There was a time in my life where I hated everybody around me, including the people that I loved. I was short with them all the time. I was rude. Most importantly, I was very depressed. It was during a time when my parents were getting divorced, and there was a lot of pressure on me and my younger brother, right? And I was going to a pretty shit school at the time, going to a better one now, but the school was complete shit. The people there, a lot of them were low quality people, degenerates, assholes, right? So some of them deserved it, I'll say that, but some people didn't. And I look back on this period of my life, and I think, well, I'm grateful for it for one reason, and I despise it for another, right? It was a period of growth, of character growth, physical growth, a lot of growth. But during this period, physically, I was also not really that well. I was working myself too hard in the gym and exercise. I mean, I was playing football, like, you know, kicking the ball, not like American football, but every single day during my free block, I would go every single day. I would have strength conditioning, so like lifting weights every other day, and I would have team sports, football as well, every other day. So imagine this: I'm exercising like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. I would struggle to get out of bed some days. I had a muscle injury, probably a tear. I never went to the doctor for it or anything. In my soleus, which is in the center of your calf on both sides, and it hurt so bad to walk some days. I would struggle to get out of bed or go upstairs. It is the most pain that I've ever been in physically. But I kept exercising. I wouldn't rest because I was so depressed. It was the only numbing feeling I could possibly feel. So I didn't turn to drugs or alcohol or anything like that during this time, but I put myself in so much physical pain that I could have honestly never been able to exercise again if I continued to live like that. But I did that for 6 months straight. Every single week was like that. And on top of that, I was getting 5.5 hours of sleep during this time as well. And I was not eating hardly any food at all, less than 1,200 calories a day, because I was very insecure about my weight. And I was not drinking water either. I wouldn't drink water during the day. I wouldn't go to the bathroom during the day. So I just want you to imagine how physically unwell I was, on top of me being mentally unwell, right? Hating everyone around me, being angry at the world. At this time, I actually had a girlfriend, interestingly enough. She was a degenerate, Jessica loser, right? We we were only together because, well, she liked me. Did I really like her? I didn't find her physically attractive, but I was a desperate guy, I was desperate at the time, so I took the opportunity. We never had a meaningful relationship. It was very casual. So I look back on it saying that it's kind of a waste of time, but then again, it was growth. So I want you to just imagine all that on my shoulders. And I think everybody should have a period like this. Maybe not 6 months, but maybe 3 months, maybe 2 months, maybe one, where they're almost like resentful to everyone around them. Don't take your anger out on other people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not promoting negativity. But what I am saying is one of these periods can be very beneficial to your self-improvement journey. And it was around the time in March where I found Hamza's videos. But I didn't stop living like this at that time. I continued to live like that until roughly summer break, and then I kind of stopped. But I really hope that you can learn from my mistakes with that. Because while I don't regret that period, I do look back on it with a little bit of shame. I was so antisocial during that time. So I just want you to take away from this video that if you do go through one of those periods, just know that what comes out on the other side is beautiful. So, as always, do what makes you stronger, not what makes you feel good. See you guys in the next one.